And it's done. Okay. Fail! This is an exercise fail today. But I was still able to come out to the gym and jump on the treadmill when all else fails. Yeah. I'm so tired, I'm sorry. I should have more to say right now, and I really don't. I didn't want this to be a long one anyway, but no excuses, right? Get moving somehow. So we're moving, and we're doing it before midnight, because tomorrow, let's not do Deer Park at 8, let's do my house at 8. Yeah, that's what I did. And then up to Deer. So Deer Hollow's tomorrow morning, super early, and then we're taking our grandma to see something about water. The Shape of Water. It's this, I don't know, it's supposed to be based on a tree. I can't remember so many details. There's this experiment, a government, a lady who's lonely and isolated, and she gets to the animals. She's like a female Dr. Dolittle, but it only works with the one weird
movie's not the next part. Who cares about the movies?
Oh, right, the theater. The seats.
In the yes.
So it's Santana Row. Santana Row. So we're bringing her to Santana Row because actually for Christmas we were supposed to do the new Star Wars movie all as a family, and we booked our seats at Santana Row, and the night before Grandma gets sick and she didn't want to go. And she had picked out the movie too. So, the seats are the luxury loungers that are taking the nation by storm in many theaters. And
these are like deluxe luxury
yeah,
loungers.
I happened to palm them quite by mistake. I looked for luxury loungers, but they're sometimes they're different in every theater. So the ones we got are nice and spacious, and also there is a cup holder and a fold-up tray, and there's a seat warmer.
That's fancy.
Fancy seat warmer. Woo. Hi. Dude, I just worked at a tech company, and I will not mention the name of just in case I can get in trouble for that. But a lot of the bathrooms, the seats are more smart than everything else they use. They have like water sprayer for front and back, and you can adjust the temperature, the duration, the strength, whether or not it shoots straight or it does blah, 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 blah. And also you can adjust the temperature of the toilet seat. So every time you sit down, just to relieve yourself, it's like you melt into the seat before you go, ah. So this will be like that, except without eliminating in public. Once again, the theme of eliminating in public comes up in a workout video. Sorry, don't do that. As Shelton says, it's all about location. When moving your bowels. So anyway, yes, this is still continuing her week off and the dedication to doing at least one workout a day. She did a massive one earlier today, and it knocked her the hell out. And my grandmother. So when I got over there, she just looked so grumpy. And she was just standing at the door leaning against the wall, and I'm like, what? She goes, there's packages on the ground. I can't get them. She just, her hand was like kind of dropped, semi-pointing like a pointer dog who had lost all hope and had no chance of life left. I'm like, alright, I'll bend over and get up. No problem. Okay.
But I'm here for my sissy who didn't get her workout today because we couldn't get to the trail that said no auto access.
Well, and walking is not the workout for me, really. I can do way more rough workouts than this and get my stuff in, but I promised we would do this together this week specifically because we were doing Sundays was our day together. The rest of the week, your accountability to make sure that she's getting her daily like minimum in prep for the 5K that we're going to do. But this week especially because she's off, and so I'm like, all right, well let's do more. I just ended my 2 weeks of always working and sleeping, so let's do a week of sleeping, some other stuff, and then walking together. Hey look, new people! It's a Chris Walker. I haven't seen you in a while. So we're doing, and she loves to show off with the camera more so than I thought she would. Jamming to the music in the club. Anyway,
we're usually here like 30 minutes to midnight, so there's not this many people, and they don't have the radio on.
You're right, it's not as loud because they do have music playing. I heard Sugar the other night. They were doing 105 video. Actually, this
earlier and it gets a little livelier.
This is only slightly, and 1 hour earlier than we normally come, and it's not that many more people. I'm counting like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so like 20.
Double what it was the other night.
After 11, everybody gets tired and they go the hell home.
It's not Sunday night. We're usually here Sunday night.
Right.
Because we keep failing to get to the lake.
So yeah. So tomorrow is Deer Hollow, which means animals and Nigerian goats. Bruce, who's always wanted to meet a Nigerian. No, she likes Asians more.
I want to go see Korea and Thailand.
They don't have any Korean goats. I checked. Yes, it was not on the list. There was deer.
Or Thailand goats.
There was no Thailand goats. Goats is like part of my family. Goats.
I think we're both tired now.
I think we're done. There's not even energy left to be entertaining in this video, so we're gonna just end it. The point again, as always, is we're still doing it. If you haven't done anything good for yourself today, there's still time.
This is for you because you got 0 exercise today.
I did do a lot of happy dances though, because I dropped weight again.
We laughed about for 30 minutes straight with the weird text.
That hurt so bad. I got some different kind of workouts in today, but yeah. So once this week is over, I'm going back to kind of a more regular workout routine, which looks more like 30 minutes to an hour of highly intensive martial arts type stuff. So I like the turbo kickboxing, I like UJM, and also been doing quarter force with Beachbody, which I highly recommend. They go through exactly how to do all the moves that you would as a martial artist, proper technique, which also properly activates the muscles that you want to get the look and the cutness that you want once you've gone through the program. And I'll tell you what, it works. Sphinx blasters and starfish, as I said to another group, can freaking kiss my ass. Those are the hardest moves ever. Actually, starfishes are not so bad, I just hate them. The Sphinx blasters are pretty freaking hard. But, yeah. And then ground a fighter, because there's like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and then there's, oh my god, capoeira, the dance fighting thing. So a lot of ground to fighter stance, and then down, and then ground, and like kickouts, and this way, and I'm like, oh my god. Right. Everything where you have to go, there's like down to the ground and then get up. I'm like, oh, do we have to? Yes, fine. Like my first few back, because I was still like 15 pounds heavier than now. So this is January. I've lost quite a bit. I could not. Well, I couldn't. I don't say I could not. I could do every move they asked of me. I couldn't do all of them as many times as they were doing a video when I started. And some of them I couldn't do very well. In fact, one of them I'm still figuring out, because I have to keep watching the video and wait, what are they doing? What exactly, how does that work? Yeah.
You're rambling.
It's because I'm tired, I'm sorry. It'll be more cohesive tomorrow, because there'll be animals. So see you guys then. Until then, I should remind you, challenge groups are starting. My first one for this month is starting Sunday. So if you want in, it's a habit challenge, and yes,
Changer is not just physical, mental.
yes, it could be anything. You will have a chance to pick your habit from a list, and there will be community support for the 7 days, and mini challenges, and lots of fun, and crosstalk, and blah, blah, blah. I shouldn't say blah, blah, blah. That makes it sound like it's nothing. It's really good, but you don't have to pay for it. You just have to be all in. All in. All your effort. In. Done. Every day. For 7 days. Only 7 days. It's so small. And then shortly after that, I'll be doing a challenge for 3 days, nutrition-based. Heavily nutrition-based, meal planning. And it's a routine that I have done. It was one of the first ones that I did after I found like some balanced diet plans that were good for everyday life, not just some cheap-ass plan that gets you somewhere really quick, but you can't stick to it for the rest of your life because it's not healthy. Not like that. Something much better than that. So there's that one coming, and it's only 3 days. Doesn't cost anything. And then there's going to be one either the same week as that or just shortly after, which is called Clean Week. There's product involved in that. It's 7 days only. Again, group accountability. Your coach, me, and that will cost something. But, you know, whatever you're ready to do, come on board and do it. Send me a message, and we'll get you going. Figure out what you need to get to, and we'll get you started in the right direction, all right? Love you guys. See you later.